second sentry as the wolf's breath slowed. Or maybe just unable to pick up the phone and call the collision in. I play this out in my head as if it will help me understand her death. But it doesn't matter. OR 106 wasn't killed by a car. The subsequent investigation found she was killed by a gun. A human with a gun. Poached. The root of the Greek word for forgetting, lethe, suggests an act of hiding. We could extend the image and say that to forget is to bury, writes Lewis Hyde in A Primer for Forgetting. In this case, there would be two sorts of burials. One in which something is covered up and forgotten because we can't stand to look at it, and another because something has been revealed and examined and may be covered up for good. In the second form of forgetting, rights have been observed. Maybe that's why I could not close the tab on my computer. I wanted to make sure OR 106 could have the right kind of burial, if only in my mind. I wanted to bring her body rest. The previous year, I had tried to visit the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Forensics Lab, located in Ashland, Oregon, a few hundred miles from my home in Portland. I wanted to see a necropsy of a wolf because I'd heard scientists there worked to build the story around the animal's death, and I thought I might have the same goal. Every medical student knows you learn a body by cutting it apart, and I was committed to learning the body of a wolf. It seemed like good luck that the lab near my house was also the hub where wolves from all over the country came after dying in mysterious ways, arriving frozen and preserved so they don't stink up the FedEx truck, as a veterinary forensic pathologist told me. I did not like to think about wolves in those terms, but I have a taxidermist uncle in Montana who stuffs zebras shipped to him from Africa. I am used to side-eyeing the trucks that blaze by me on the highway, saying a prayer for whatever life their invisible cargo may have once held. I did not have to worry about seeing a frozen wolf at the lab, though, because my desire to visit did not prevail over the plague sweeping the world. Instead, I spoke with pathologist Tabitha Viner over the phone. She told me the key to doing a job like hers was to be intentional in her mindset. It was hard to roll up her sleeves and face so many creatures who had died, often defenseless, often at human hands. My mindset is that every animal I get, it's more or less an inanimate object, she told me. And it always has been. She said she had worked on a lot of wolves over the years. If each one was an inanimate object with a story to tell, her goal was to untangle the what of their story, not the who. Definitely not the why. A few months after I spoke with Tabitha, the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife, ODFW, notified OSP Fish and Wildlife Division troopers that they were getting mortality signals from a wolf caller. When troopers hiked into the woods to verify, they found a body. And then, nearby, another. Then another, and another, and another. 3 males, 2 females. It was February 2021, and suddenly, the whole Catherine pack was dead. Veins tunneled with poison in the same corner of northeastern Oregon where almost a year later, OR 106 would be found too. In the months between, the carcasses of 3 more wolves would turn up, as well as a skunk and a couple of magpies. Tests at the forensics lab would reveal poison in each body. Though hunting wolves is, as I write this, legal in Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, and Wisconsin, it is still illegal to kill a wolf in the western 2/3 of Oregon, period. And in far eastern Oregon, where these wolves had been found, unless the wolf is in the act of biting, wounding, killing, or chasing livestock or working dogs. In a state